Only one kid in history had ever attempted what Benny was about to. And he got eaten. So we were worried. Real worried. Even when Benny brought out the secret weapon. Shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher. PF Flyers.
We can't let him do this, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is the Slate Laced podcast. Can you hear me well?
I hear you fine.
Oh, okay. I feel like we got a little weird mic. I don't know. Maybe it's because we skipped a week or two. You get a little rusty. Anyways, guys, welcome back. Happy hump day. Happy to have you. Blair, I want to start off by telling a story.
You're welcome.
You made a fashion statement recently that sent shockwaves not only through the community but our family. Do you want to address this?
Oh yeah. So I just want to say, if you ever feel like doing something,
Go.
I mean, like, I feel like, a lot of times in life, we're scared to do things. And because we're concerned about what other people think and how they may feel about it, we don't do certain things, right? Whether that may be career choices, life choices, maybe even something as small as getting a vehicle. And then there's obviously, even sexuality choices and things like that, right? And so because you're scared to express or show how you feel about something, right? You kind of just compress it and don't do anything about it, right? So for me, I just look at it like, look, life is way too short to be concerned about how somebody feels. That may be in my family or in my circle or in my whatever, right? So when I get dressed how I feel. I am very secure in who I am, and so no matter what people say, you can't shake that, right? So call it what you want, but the event that you are talking about as we move forward is I was going to a Dodger game, and I was up all night trying to put a fit together, and that's the downside when you have too much heat, right? Is like you don't really know what to put on. You're sort of thinking of like what it is that you're going for, and when you kind of find what it is that you're going for, then you finally like have an idea as to what type of clothes you're going to put on, and so it took me a while, but I finally like found something that I was going to go with. And then I was like, you know what it needs? I was like, it needs a scarf.
Okay. And
I was like, there's times where I put the scarf on and like I might go Cary Grant type mode and just do like the ascot or something. You might do the bandana around the neck like you in a Western. Nah, I felt grandma-ish this day.
Feeling grandmama?
Since I was feeling grandmama, I went ahead, and you already know if I step out the door, and especially if I'm going to a Dodger game, I'm definitely having it fitted on. So I definitely put on an LA hat, and then I put the scarf on over that and tied it around my neck, or around my chin, and went about my day. Now, I just want to say before you jump in and try to say like, oh, people was feeling this way. When I get dressed, I do receive a lot of compliments, and almost never do I really get pushback from people, right? And like my mom or my dad might say, oh, it's because they're too scared to tell you. But at the same time, I'm not seeking any praise either, right? Like when I put it on, I don't go and ask people, what do you think, right? This is just like I'm walking by and people decide to make it a point to say something to me, right? Mm-hmm. Like I'm at the grocery store pulling something off the shelf and you stop me to say how like great I look. I didn't put them up to that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like you also got to look at it that way too. And so when I wore it that day, man, the amount of compliments I got was like pretty eye-opening. And it's not that I was I thought that people would be feeling, I figured people would have saw the scarf and would have been like, I mean, he does look like a grandma, but like you could see that it's just like I have so much confidence when I'm wearing it that it's just like it's kind of hard to ignore. And the only negative comments I had received was from one person that I work with, and then my parents, and then you were somewhat neutral. Outside of that, everybody was saying it was fire. Remember, Eric went ahead and reposted it. I put it on. People was immediately like, dang, I wish I could pull that off. Like, that's fire. How you doing it like that? Dang, that's dope. People at the game was just kind of like looking at me, and it wasn't a look like he looks crazy. It was like a look as if like they were trying to figure out like all of what it was that I was doing. And then it was like kind of more of like an admiration, And so, like I said, I mean, I'm rocking the scarf, and you can say that it was hot, but it wasn't really hot to me. It was only like 68 to 70.
Yeah, you went on a good day.
In that night day. Or in that night game. So it was cool. It felt like it wasn't like as if, I was wearing a hoodie and it was 95 degrees out. Like it still felt like I was doing the right thing with what I had on. But yeah, I wore a scarf and I had no problem wearing it, and I would do it again. And you could make the joke that I looked like I was 80 years old. You could make the joke saying like maybe I had rollers under there, maybe I was gonna drive a convertible, maybe I was headed to the grocery store. Whatever it may be, I wore it and I'll do it again.
You definitely made that story real deep in the beginning. Didn't know where you're going. But yeah, you had the scarf. You had the driving Miss Daisy vibes. Mm-hmm. I didn't have a problem with it at all. I wasn't neutral. You better ask somebody. I didn't care. Because that's what
was it dope?
It was all right. Like, it's not my favorite fit. Like, I definitely like it around the neck a little better in the collar. Mm-hmm. But I didn't have an issue because what we do here at Slate Laced is we take risks, ladies and gentlemen. But, that's what we do. But yeah, no, I wasn't
but hang on. That was my lead-in. That was my whole lead-in is like, you got to take a risk.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, why should you ever dress or why should you ever move like
we definitely
about other people?
Yeah, no, we definitely take risks. Now, I probably don't go, I ain't like a crazy risk taker like a Russell Westbrook, I would say, or even a Kanye where he's wearing a full body bag. Yeah. Okay, I'm not like that.
Right.
I risk within the realm of sanity. Of normalcy.
Say that, yeah.
But yeah, come on now, I'm down for a risk. So yeah, with Blair doing that, I did not care one bit. Mm-hmm. Our parents definitely were concerned, and I was just like, it doesn't bother me because that's within our realm. That's within our realm. A little scarf, a little. I was doing that. I was like having bandanas on my wrist as a kid, like super emo. I was into the scarf when the scarf was a real big thing in the early 2000s. Like, I was doing that. So yeah, that's what we do. Like, we are trendsetters here. Blair said he don't really get haters. I get haters. Like, I get negative comments on top of mine.
For real?
Yeah, dude. When people be like, "Oh, what you trying to be a sailor with like the shoes all wear or something like that?"
See, but the thing is that
that's because they want to do it. I know it is. I know
that's all it is.
Yeah, but I get those though. Yeah. People be hating heavy. Like when I was really wearing the purple Docs, like when I was wearing them, beating them up basically, because that's the only pair I have for a long time. People's like, "Oh, them is masculine." I'm just like, "Nah, this is fire." Like I don't care. So no, I got my share of like haters, but I knew at the end of the day, I'm like, it's because you can't pull it off, and just say that. Mm-hmm. So, but now, as we're all a little bit older, like this whole taking risks thing is more popular. I definitely do get more compliments. Mm-hmm. But yeah, back in the day, like college days, people were definitely like, what the heck? Like when I had the gold bass, people was like, oh, you doing too much? Like, nah, I'm actually not doing enough. Like, but real. That's all it is hate. So, because they want to do it. So no, I'm not, gonna be mad at you for taking a risk, but it definitely sent some shockwaves. People was concerned. Mm-hmm. But to me, it's just another day at the office for us. That's why Eric reposted it. He's in the same thought process as us. Yeah, for sure. We all think the same,
Yeah, he was like, dang, like, because what's funny is I didn't even post it, right? I literally just took a snap and I sent it to him, just messing around because that's what we do. And he was like, nah, this is too cold to like, for people to not even see this on the internet. Like, I'm about to let them know. And I was like, yeah, do your thing. Go for it.
And yeah, exactly. That's why, us three do get along so well. We do kind of have the same ideas when it comes to fashion. But I will say, again, I keep it within a certain realm.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you. You might be a little more out the box than me, maybe, I would say.
I'll go all the way to the limit, but like I told you.
But you gonna wear a body bag?
But no, hang on. But what I said to Dad is that because you see artists like Young Thug or something, and like you might catch him in a dress, right?
Yeah,
But I said for me, that's where I more or less draw the line, just because it's like.
Yeah, the little female get-up's not that great. Like,
I like shades of feminine, right? Like I like female sunglasses more than I like male sunglasses, right? Like I like the bandana look.
That could also
right?
argue sunglasses are unisex anyway, though, right?
Exactly. But when you see those things that are traditionally on women, I do like those, right? Like more or less like the necklaces, the bracelets, things like that, right? Where it's like traditionally feminine. I like those. But then like for me, it goes too far. For me, right? Just for me, when it's like, oh, a dress or a skirt, right? Like I won't wear those because it's just like, for me, it's just, that's all the way, like, you know, it was just something that I couldn't.
It's a dress.
Right. I just, yeah.
It's a woman's dress. Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
It's a lot.
But where it's just like little pieces and stuff that you could put together here and there, oh, for sure, I like those and would rock those and have no problems doing it. You know, we've just been doing different our whole lives to where like, okay.
But like I'm saying, like I've been doing different to where it was odd. Like people thought like, I think secretly deep down it was jealousy, but like people were saying,
for sure.
But I was doing it at a time where people wasn't being different, and I was still, I don't care, like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely had those moments where people were like, oh, looking at me kind of crazy, but I don't care, like,
because it's
we
easier.
set trends and we do it early.
Exactly, because it's easier when your leaders are being different, right?
Yeah.
So when you look up to people like Kanye or Westbrook, and they're doing it, you're like, okay, well, let me do it. You know, and now I'm not discrediting anybody, because like people that grew up with like Kurt Cobain or somebody are gonna feel like he was being different, and I had that, right? But like now it's so far left in like a good way to where it's like now you really can just put on whatever and you should be okay. Like, you obviously gotta ignore the traditionalists because they're gonna have something to say, i.e., you know, people that we do know when like, you know, I do have it on and they're like, the heck are you doing? Like, what do you mean? I'm rocking the fit. Is it fire? Yes or no? Like, stop thinking about a scarf being something that a woman wears and just think about the overall. Well, did I have it all together?
We gotta think, like, remember the Beatles haircuts, the bowl cuts was like so odd. And now men got man buns, you know? It used to be the high and tight. And then when the Beatles came on, people was like, oh, what these guys doing with the hair in the face? Like, everything, you know, takes time.
I mean,
and
you see how long my hair is.
Yeah. But dreads is a little different, but
yeah,
you know,
but also
people don't even agree with that. Exactly.
Right, all the way down the back.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
so I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to say that because it did kind of shake things up a little bit for us.
I didn't even realize it was gonna do that. Like I was saying, Mom and Dad messaged me at the game and was like, "Please tell me you don't really have that on." And I was just like, I sent a live up-to-date video and was like, yes, Mom and Dad, I have this thing on, and showed them. And they was just like, dang.
Yeah, again, it wasn't that shocking for me, but, you know, we're of this time. We're of risk-taking. Again, I keep it tight, though. I keep it tight. You're not going to see Sydney going crazy. I think you'll see Blair and Eric going a little more crazy than I would go. But I'm going to keep it here. Look, I'm going to keep it. Blair and Eric might be a little here.
Hey,
but that is what it is. But yeah, that was cool to see, and we definitely gonna have some more.
I appreciate it, cause see, I felt like when Mom and Dad asked.
No, I just like it better like this.
No, I know, but like I felt like you were gonna turn it down just a little bit because you wouldn't want to tell them that like you thought it was fire, because then they was gonna think you was crazy.
No, I was just like, oh, it's cool, but then I was like, I like it better a different way. But I definitely didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
Okay.
But moving on here, we're obviously going to get into a couple of things that Blair has to say about his selling ventures. Yeah. But first, I wanted to get into the new gift from Blair. Now, you would think because I'm holding a Burt that I did this, that I went out and got this, because you know who's the original Burt gang. But I didn't. Blair did gift me these. These are the Bostons. I said I did want to try it, and I asked for this colorway specifically because, you know, I like purple, I like my greens, but purple's definitely my favorite color, and this is like the closest to it. What is this, like a Chardonnay or a
I would say it's like
Burgundy? Burgundy? Yeah, you know, I got
I would say it's like a Cabernet.
There we go, a little light cab, you know. easy on the eyes, but I definitely like it with the little gold here.
Do we got a little over there in my cabinet?
We probably do. So come down to Slate Laced Studios. We'll get you right. But anyway, I do like the Bostons. I did like once I saw Blair have them. It's cool to have the closed toe as well. Yep. You know, I'm an open toe person. First and foremost, but these are nice. It does have that nice little suede. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna be excited to rock them. You haven't even put them on yet? Nah, just to slip my foot in.
How did it feel?
It was good. Mm-hmm. You got that breaking period with Birks. But again, like I was telling Mom, like Birks and Docs are my two kind of go-to shoes, and they have the most break-in periods, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm used to the pain of Docs, like where I don't even feel it now. I can really just slip it in and wear it for like 8 hours a day, like where people like, "Ooh, I gotta take it off." Like, but I'm just used to it because that's like pretty much all I wore for like multiple years straight.
That's true.
I do have a sizing issue with one of my other Nikes. I'm seeing 2 Nikes that I had that I haven't put on that I bought, and I think I unboxed here, are a little snug.
Okay.
I'm a little pissed. But Nike always does run narrow, don't they?
Yeah. I always go up in Nike.
But sometimes they just be A-okay right out the... See, that's what I don't like. It was... What did I get? The Be-Do Wins.
Why didn't you watch videos before?
Okay, Blair.
What?
I didn't prep enough. I thought it was true to size.
Now look at it.
So now I'm on the fence of whether to sell it, which is going to lead me into your segment, or just... kind of rocking without socks, which I'm fine doing.
You could take the sole out too.
Yeah, but it's just annoying. Like, why? It's just annoying.
It's water hitting.
Yeah, because you got that sour stuff. But anyways.
Yeah, but nah.
I might dabble in the selling, but I do like them. And I was trying to wear them the other day, literally, and yeah, I couldn't get I got my foot in, but it was snug. Okay. And I was like, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah.
It fits like a Huarache. What it sounds like.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I didn't ask for this. I wanted a little loosey goosey, but I guess not. But anyway, that'll be another story for another day when I see if I'm gonna sell them or not. Okay. But on the topic of selling, Blair, you sold your first shoe?
A couple shoes.
Oh, multiples.
So for me, GOAT has been my go-to right now. I've sold 2 sneakers to GOAT. Okay, I originally had both Yeezy foam. So I had a pair of Yeezy foam runners that I unboxed here, the MX colorway. Right, that's the one that had the little chocolatey swirl with the gray and white design. Remember that I brought that on here. Anyways, so I had them in a size 12. So it wasn't even my size, but I just won a raffle. I was trying to get a pair so that I could turn around and flip them. Then I sat on them for quite some time because I think it was August or June when I last got them, right? So that's about a year. And then I went ahead and put them up on eBay. And I kept getting offers from people, specifically one guy, and I had it listed at $420.
Trying to get him.
And he was like, let me get them off you for $320. And I was like, what? No. And then he was like, $340. And I was like, no. And what's funny is I had buy it now. I didn't even have offer. So he was just literally messaging. Yeah, and I was just like,
I didn't know they could even do that through eBay.
Yeah, because you can just hit message the seller.
Yeah, I usually message. Oh, yeah, I guess I just never did that.
Yeah.
I should consider that too. Dang.
So shoot, he's just out here messaging me, and then he got all the way to $390, and I was like, yo, I told you $420. And I literally was like, look, go on StockX, go on GOAT right now, and tell me I'm tripping. And then he was just like, all right, and then like stopped. Then I got a message from someone else, and it was like $370, and I'm just like, go on StockX and go on GOAT, and then tell me I'm being unreasonable with $420. I had it at $420. And then on StockX and GOAT, it was like $430, $440. So it was like, I'm not even tripping.
Yeah.
But then I was getting tired of like the random messaging.
Yeah.
And so I just pulled it down, right? I was just like, all right, I'm going to just say they sold so that people can leave me alone. Then I sat for like about a week and I was just like, all right, let me just go ahead and let me see what's going on with GOAT and StockX again. And then like all of a sudden I looked and it was as high as like $480 for like just people with pairs, right? Not what the actual offer was at, but just people that had pairs. So I was like, yo, I might turn around and go to GOAT. And then I listed mine for $485, but the highest bid at the time was $385. So there's like a big gap in between like my side, what I'm asking for and what people are willing to pay. So I'm just like, man, whatever. Like, you know, it ain't really taking up space, you know. So I'm chilling. Then all of a sudden, someone sells one for $461, and I was like, oh shoot, okay. So now we getting in the ballpark. So then I go ahead and I look, and then someone has an offer in at $460. So I'm like, do I accept this offer here at $460, or do I hang out and wait until someone is willing to pay $485? Right? Because there's someone might come along and just hit buy it now, but most people really like to put in bids.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna accept this $460.
Okay.
And call it a day. So I sold it for $460.
That's still good. I mean, that's better than good.
Yeah.
It's way better.
For sure.
Yeah.
But just to give people some game, once you sell at $460, you don't get the full $460, right?
Yeah,
so
it's a little fee.
There's a couple fees, right? So I just want to let people know for when they decide to do it, right?
So y'all don't get upset talking about the Slate Laced crew led me astray.
Yeah. So if you go ahead and you sell, right? StockX or GOAT, it doesn't matter who, they're gonna take their cut, right? So I believe they took about like $30-$40, right? Which is obviously understandable.
A little annoying, but not bad.
Yeah, so once it came down to it, I was at like 420 something, I believe. Then just to transfer the money to your account was another fee. And so once I did all of that, I took home $411.
That's not bad. I don't like the transfer thing though.
Yeah, I know.
Just go ahead and let us throw it in our bank, please.
Yeah. I have a bank account.
Yeah, it's my money and I want it now.
Yeah, exactly.
And I want it whole.
And I want it, yeah. So, but
that's a little annoying.
But the crazy part is now here's the thing. I originally sold it. I was trying to sell it on eBay for $420, right? And if I accepted, even if someone accepted it at $420, once I went through the eBay whatever fees that I had to go through, I was gonna be under $400 anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so technically, I really came up and won.
Yeah.
Then I turned around and I made some moves. Ended up with three more pairs of the Crocs, and I sold one of them, gifted another, and I sold one for I want to say $3. No, I took home $383.
Okay. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Yeah, them Yeezy Crocs, I just see them so much now. It's so ridiculous. People walk around in meets. I think I saw somebody suited and booted with it, so that's even crazier. But yeah, they're popular shoes, so those are always going to sell. So are you continuing the selling journey? Are you stopping with those? You really going to be a certified seller?
Yeah, well, cause also
you gonna get your check.
I'm trying to get a car. Right?
Yeah, you were saying,
Yeah, but I've been looking at that and potentially getting like a project car to something just like sort of build over time. So it's just like everything that I have right now that I've been accumulating for years has now gone up in value, right? So I'm like slowly just like, okay, now I can
let go of something,
Now I can move this one, because in reality is like I have a lot of shoes, but I only have 2 feet. And so I'm only going to be able to wear so many times. So it's like,
now you starting to realize that?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Because I feel like I mentioned this before.
No, because there's still shoes that I like have no intent on selling, because I just remember sentimental value of being just like 10 and like asking mom to get the shoe, and we didn't have money, right? So it's just like the fact that I was able to get it now, it just like means so much to me, right? But then there's some where it's like I got it, and it's like, I mean, I can sell it. Let's just go make some money.
Yeah.
So the Yeezy boot, the combat boot, I was telling mom it was for sale for $3K in my size, and I have it.
You do?
So I'm gonna list it on StockX.
Throw it up there.
And I'm gonna list it less than the $3K, and I'm gonna put it for probably like $2,400 or something like that.
That's easy money right there.
Yeah. So someone will come through at some point and try to buy it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's up there with some of the shoes that I want, where I'm looking like, ain't never gonna be able to get this. Those, it'll probably be up there for a minute, to be honest, because that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but you're gonna if you
there's
leave it
people
up
that got
there,
the money. I don't know.
Exactly. There's gonna be a guy that comes along and is gonna be like, "Dang, they got it. I've been wanting that.
Yep.
Dang, only 24. All right,
Yep.
you know."
Because I got a couple. I think my highest on my watch list is at least 16 or something. 100.
Dang, you got something that's at 1,600.
I think it's those. It's the Serena Williams.
Oh yeah.
It might even be more than that, to be honest.
You never touching those.
I'll never buy that ever in life. The only thing I can hope is to meet her and get gifted a pair. And I have a better,
even if she has access to them.
I have a better chance of meeting her and getting a pair than I have of spending $1,600 on that shoe. That's a fact.
They're never gonna see a restock. It doesn't seem
Never.
like.
Never. She has pairs. She has to have pairs.
What, you think she's got 20 on ice?
She got a couple on ice. The way these athletes go through their shoe like that and just have their own. I mean, because it's an off-white, maybe not. And with Virgil being gone, they ain't going to really just be reproduced. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to drop the 16. I don't know. Yeah. But I'm just saying that there's shoes up there for that price that will probably never be touched. So if you put it up, it's going to be a long time. But people have money. So... And celebrities use StockX. So
yes, they do.
It ain't no big deal.
Everyone uses it.
Yep, it's a universal platform. So we'll look forward to more selling ventures with you and obviously get into whatever you put up, and go into that. But I do want to talk a little bit about, Instagram getting annoying with this add your birthday thing. How about you don't worry about it?
They know it's coming up.
No, they just want to be in your business. They're like, before you can use it, I want to get into just a few releases because there's nothing really exciting coming out for me, but there are some things that I want to talk about. Okay, thank you. Move.
Hitting.
I want to get into the Cactus Jack, also known as Travis Scott. He's releasing a bunch of Air Maxes and the Air Trainer. Have you seen them?
No, I haven't.
All right, so these are the Air Forces that he's released. Remember we saw those?
Oh, yeah, I did see
But
those.
nah, you didn't see the Air Trainers? Let me look at. He done destroyed them. Because the Air Trainer is re-releasing, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Because I sent it to you. Or I think I sent it to the group. But these are he put a zipper on there. I don't like what he did. So yeah, with that Air Max 1, he's doing it in the yellow and then a brown colorway. He's also doing the same thing with the Air Trainer 1. He's doing a brown colorway and then that one you see there, the gray.
Yeah, this is the same one as the Victor Cruz when they gave him his own sneaker.
Yeah. Now, I like the Air Trainer a lot. And because remember you tried to call me out and then where was it? On my want list, remember? You try to be funny. So I do like the shoe. However, I'm not feeling how Travis Scott done them up. Blair, what do you think?
I don't like them.
Yeah, they're going to go, though.
You think so?
Blair. Every Travis Scott has
but you're not.
I do like
realizing that every Travis Scott has come out has been heat, though. They have.
Except for the Browns.
Nah, they've been clean.
The poor man's Coke. But no, I didn't like those. I do kind of like the Air Max 1, though. I don't like the brown, but I'm feeling that yellow. That yellow's kind of cool to me.
Okay.
A little slate laced dingy yellow. Oh, cactus gold, he's calling it. But it's dropping. It already, the 27th.
That's coming up.
That is coming up. And then they're all dropping on the 27th. So you can get the whole collection if you want to go broke. The Air Max 1s are dropping for $150, and then the Air Trainers are dropping for $160. I think they did have the regular Air Trainer releasing, though. Let me look that up real quick. The 20th, well, it already passed, right?
Yeah, those is the buzz.
The chlorophyll.
Them heaters.
They re-released them, but wasn't able to get them. Yeah, these is cold.
Yeah, they called OG.
Blair.
What?
All right, with the OG. But nah, these OGs are really the one. I don't think are they that expensive to resell?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think
there's a real market value on Bo Jackson's.
Let's look it up. Air Trainer.
That's just,
1. Chlorophyll. You can get it for, $140. So I should probably just go ahead and cop, but those are dope. I would definitely get those over the Travis Scott ones, but I just know...
Sydney, it's not even close.
It's not even close at all. Get the OGs. But I just know it's going to resell for something crazy. I know it's going to resell for something crazy.
Not that
What? What did I say?
About the OGs.
Oh, it's the OGs or what did I say? It's the OG or die or what? OG or
It
bust?
was like go ahead and get the OG.
I got short-term memory loss. Sorry, y'all. I'm Dory.
Wow.
Yeah, but no, get the OGs on that one.
Bam. One time for the people.
What else is releasing? I don't want to talk about the Dunks. We gave the Dunks enough credit. Although the Lobster is kind of cool with that little thing over the toe. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm about to sell mine.
Cool.
I'm about to sell my
Get rid of all your Dunks because they
my Nike Dunk Brazils. Man, I could sell them for almost $600 right now.
Oh really? It's like that.
It's like that.
All right. Well, I'm not mad at you. One thing I did want to touch on this Hello Kitty collab with the Air Presto, the Nike Prestos. They are kind of dope.
Yeah,
you wasn't even on Hello Kitty like that though.
No, I'm just saying they're clean.
I was.
I'm not even going.
I might have to cop these. They opened some whole big Hello Kitty land to like promote this shoe at the Nike building. I don't know why.
Hello Kitty was massive though.
It was massive, but it's weird that they just randomly did a collab, wasn't it? Because I was not even. Hello Kitty ain't even a thing no more. So for Nike to be,
But you got to think about the year of these. These came out in 2000.
Oh, did they? The Prestos, yeah.
Yeah, Hello Kitty was big in 2000.
Early 2000, yeah, I know, because I was on it. But anyway, there's no real information on that release date, but they are coming soon.
Someone else thinks it's fire.
Yeah, you don't know. And if you disagree, you don't know shoes.
Agreed.
Any dude who wears these is getting roasted. Need these for my mom, sister, and niece.
Yep. And if a guy wears it, go ahead. I ain't tripping.
I'm dead, dude. But anyways, yeah, they there's no information, so we'll keep you posted on those. But those do look fire. I don't know if I will go after them, to be honest, though. I can't really see myself rocking some Hello Kitty. I don't know. It's just not my thing anymore. I was heavy on it back in the day, but I can't really see myself putting that on. And I just think it's a unique collab. It also just came out of nowhere.
I honestly can see myself wearing them.
Yeah, again, this was Scarf Man, so we're not too shocked. Again, where do we say his circle's out here? But anyways, besides those Travis Scotts, I think that's like the most significant release coming up. Blair, you got anything
that I'm going after?
That you're going after, that you're looking forward to, that's releasing, coming out?
I got more information on the Dior's.
Which ones? You said you brought up a Dior collab with Birkenstock, didn't you?
Yeah, I was talking about.
But you said they was trash. Didn't you say that, or you said you didn't want it or something?
I said, that's never once what I said, ever.
Look, we might have to go back to the tape. Go ahead, get into it.
We were just talking about they coming soon, and if an in-store happens, that's a wrap.
I don't think it's going in store.
They had a Rick Owens collab that came up in store. Stussy was in store.
I need to touch on something else, but go ahead.
Okay. And then, so if these actually do end up in store, I can touch them.
Okay.
And then, well, I mean, I can touch them if they're online as well. It's just, it's gonna be a little.
It's a little more steep.
A little pricey.
Yeah, it's a little more steep. Because they did have those fire Birks that I was showing you the other day with the straps.
Yeah. Also, he showed. I seen or not? I'll show you. You tell me.
You and these little ranchers.
Fire. So fire.
What?
Fear of God and Birkenstock.
Now he just on Burt. Burkman.
What you think?
Well, these are cool with like that kind of overlapping. I'm into those. But why is Kith doing the same thing with Birkenstock?
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah.
So Kith made those? I thought that was a collab, or did he just write Kith on it?
No.
Why?
Because they don't hit the store.
But remember, we saw it without the Kith logo. So I think these Birkenstocks are on the site. They just don't have Kith.
I got those in the closet right now. These ones.
Yeah, they just don't have the Kith, right? That's what I'm wondering. He releasing it like he made the Birkenstock. I was like, nah, I've been seeing those.
Yeah.
But he just imprinted that logo on there.
Yeah.
And then probably hiked it up $30 more.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of Birkenstock designs out right now. Those is kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Would you ever get it? What do you?
10.
10.
Yeah, with the open toe and that little layering, that little electric blue, it's fire. But I just like how Ronnie Fieg is out here trying to like. Because I was looking, I'm like, dude, I seen these. But yeah, those is exactly. Exactly, but those is fire too.
Would you wear these?
Yeah, because they're kind of like a sandal, but also a little moccasin. That's a dope type right there. That's cool. But on collabs, you reminded me, Supreme is dropping with Doc Martin.
Yeah,
you saw it with the spider web.
Yeah.
Now I'm not a spider web person, but I did see the pink on the black. The pink web on the black shoe looks fire. I already seen some like skaters getting their hands on them. Of course, you know the elite. Go ahead and get those first. But yeah, the Supreme Doc Martin, I'm gonna have to go ahead and cop. I already got one Supreme Doc Martin collab that I barely break out. They are a little big, so I have to wear like double socks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had to get the sock. I had to get them. Yeah. It was only in that colorway. I don't care. Like when that happens, you got to make that sacrifice. So I'm like, shoot, I'll wear double socks. But yeah, those are like one of my favorite docs that I got sitting on ice. And then yeah, these new ones look fire too, and I think I'm gonna have to cop those black with the pink. I'm not even a spider person. Like I prefer it be a different design than a web, but they're fire. You seen them?
No, I did. Yeah, it's on the toe.
Yep. They look good. Blair, anything else before we wrap? Oh, they got this little orange. That looks cool too.
Yeah, that's clean.
I ain't gonna lie. But that?
Yeah, that's clean.
That's
too.
a go.
That's
a go.
But I'm just officially retired from everything, so.
Yeah, you know, me, I haven't been going ham
you
in a
haven't
minute.
really been going after nothing.
I ain't been going after nothing.
I'm the one that gets packages to the door.
Yep.
But my packages just be pins, though.
You still get packages, though.
Okay.
But yeah.
I mean, I'm getting pins. I mean, if you consider that, like.
Look, I'm going to jump back into the game a little bit in a couple months, maybe. But it's going to be something light. I ain't going crazy like I used to. Okay. I'm going to go in. I'm going to get affordable. Some affordable, yes. Some respectable price in here. Yeah. But docs I always got to get because they're worth it. Like, docs will really last you a lifetime. So those are always worth it to me.
Like I said, you already know if it pulls up to the spot, just, you know, we can get them.
Yeah, exactly. And you got the plug, so it's even better. And same thing with Burks. So, Blair, anything else before we wrap up here?
No.
No? We got some cool movies that we're going to do that we'll talk about next.
Cool movies and just be you.
There you go. That's the word. That's the what? The theme. The overarching theme of this episode. Be yourself. Take those risks.
Please.
Because life is short, but maybe not too risky.
Do what you feel. Again, if it doesn't hurt the lives of of others, please do what you feel.
Please do it. All right, guys. It is the Slate Laced Gang. We're out.